like Boosie's daughter say, I told y'all. Hey, shout out to LSU, man. His name is Reese. Hey, I called him before he was even over with. Hey, I want to dive right into the controversy though. First of all, the White House thing. You think they should go?
Yeah, they should go. I knew they was going. They not about to like she don't speak for the whole college.
Absolutely, but I respected her stance on saying like I don't want to go whenever it was grouped together though. Yeah, because that would have been the first time ever that happened. So I was all for it. I'm like, yeah, I gotta respect that. Don't be wanting to celebrate all when it's a women's celebration now.
You know what? I think they did that. White people mad. Cause they had the Great White Hope. What's that girl name?
Caitlin.
Oh Lord,
Mr. P.
Yeah, that was they new Larry Bird. Cause like white people. When the last time somebody like white dominated?
Especially the niggas, the black sport.
Yeah, football, basketball. Yeah.
Even baseball, we done took over us and the.
They be popping up. They pop up, but they don't get longevity. Tim Tebow, you know what I'm saying? All the news, they be like, oh yeah, they get a little ray of sunshine. Like, next day. Yeah. Niggas is out again.
So everybody was mad that LSU snatched that away. So now they want to make a big deal about it.
Because you think about it, them beating South Carolina, everybody was like, oh yeah, LSU in trouble. And I never doubted it. I'm like, y'all crazy. The only reason why they beat South Carolina because they figured out how to stop the big girl. Yeah. Like I said. So, so for me, I'm with you. Go to the White House because that's a once in a lifetime experience. It's beyond the Biden administration's name, however you feel about them. Yeah. Have your opinion, but
it's a change of an era. Like
to be able to walk in the Oval Office, to be able to just see all that history, to be able to feel that, I would definitely go. It would just hit different if the presidency was a lifetime thing and we still had Big Brother Obama in that thing. Obama would probably have it hitting different. He'd probably be the one that'll let them run that Boosie privately. You want to talk shit?
Yeah. All behind the scenes on silent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I don't want to miss this point. Just y'all know me. I'm a hooper. Caitlin Clark though. A dog. Yeah. She is a dog. I don't want it to make it look like I'm shitting on her game because she cold. However, even the cold ones got a whole their L's. Yeah. And so like a lot of my I tweeted, I was like, dear white people, but I ain't they got all these rules now. So I put the YT and then the PEEOPO. Like I spelled it that way, but I was like, dear white people, stay mad. Like, cause I know the reason y'all in y'all feelings is because y'all don't like the representation of us when we celebrating us. That was the whole issue. Yeah. Like we came at the Great White Hope, Nick. Yeah. And we you can't see us. Yeah. and now y'all in y'all feelings. Stay mad. Yeah.
It's cool when John Cena do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have a problem with her attitude in? Cause she let you know like however she feeling, Angela, she give it to you. But I feel like us as, we so used to seeing that that didn't feel not normal to me.
Hell no, it just, man, everybody do that when they in sports, man.
Right. Yeah. I was like, y'all mad because they kept saying like, humble yourself. And there was a lot of people like, all right, this story over, move on from it stuff. It's like, why all of a sudden we want to move on from something? Nah, let her get her shine. I love it. She done been on The Pivot. She done been on ESPN. Well, not just her, but like her team been on The Pivot, ESPN. They shining all over different podcasts.
As she should. Like
Shorty, Flo J, she got a record coming with Wayne. So the success that they achieved this year went beyond basketball for all of them. Yeah. NIL deals and all that's coming their way. So for me, I'm super happy from that standpoint to see some, and LSU, all sisters. Oh yeah. So to see a group of young black women winning, not only in the fashion of the NCAA and that traditional format, but to also win on the back end. I don't do nothing but applaud that, man.
I want to say that John Cena wasn't the first one to do that.
Who was?
50 Cent. 50 Cent. I give money. I give money.
John Cena actually...
he did an interview saying that he took it from
Tony.
Oh, he took it from...
Yeah, that's who it was. Tony Yayo that
Tony
did it.
Yayo.
Yeah, that's who it was. You're right. It was Tony Yayo.
It was like something like She Wanna, but like, you know what I'm saying? Tony Yayo came out and did it with the ugly face and shit. You know what I'm saying? But then 50 took it because the I Get Money was with him and Kanye, right? When they was doing their little battle back in the day.
I don't know.
That's around the time the song dropped. I don't remember who owned the song.
Yeah, I don't know. Remember. I just know 50 on it.
Yeah, I Get Money was a thing. But yeah, it's good, man. The LSU got their respect, you know what I'm saying? And everybody should treat them like equally. You know what I'm saying?
It hit different because it's home too. But go ahead, get your shit off. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I just want to let you know it feels a lot better when
I know
you
y'all
come
got
from
the
that.
pride. Like,
When you come from that, it just feels so much special.
Yeah. But no, like they should like get the same treatment as like the white girls, UConn and everybody else has been winning over all these years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let them have that spice like any other player in any other league. You know what I'm saying? In the men's league, NCAA, they're gonna be spicy. They're gonna turn up. Yeah, yelling in each other's faces. Okay, they're gonna move on. Like, let her get her shine, bro. And she's been rapping, and she has other things like in her bag. So
they got a bunch.
She's already set herself up for being herself. Don't try to knock her for being herself now. And as a coach, I'm glad that we're supporting her and bringing her up, you know what I'm saying, with the Wayne and all the other podcasts.
Yeah.
So that's what it is, bro. That's a queen. We got to raise her up. Like, it takes a village, you know what
I mean,
I'm saying?
the only way we quiet the noise of them is to show them that in spite of y'all opinions, we don't give a fuck about them. Have your opinions, people of the Caucasian scent, you know, waffle colored people. Have your opinions. You feel me?
I like my waffles crispy. About the brown.
I'm talking about raw waffles. Have y'all opinions, but
waffle
like
battle.
Us as black people, man, we applaud that.
How you feel about Black China getting the ass reduction?
So I don't want to call her Black China no more. She want to be represented by her name. Her name is Angela.
Angela what?
I should have looked at
Angela Yee?
Transform into a whole nother motherfucker.
She turned into a whole nother woman.
Yeah.
But so I Angela White, yeah, it is White. But so she want to go by her. So I'm gonna speak on it, then I ask y'all the questions back. But for me, I'm against the majority of what I see online about how like people talking about like that's like fake energy or they don't believe it or you can't unbody count yourself and all this other. I disagree wholeheartedly with all that.
Yeah.
I think that when a person realizes that they need change in their life, that they're gonna make the changes in their life, and whether that shit is happening private, like I've changed privately, I'm pretty sure all y'all have made changes private, or that's happened publicly in the public eye. It don't matter how it's happening. We should be applauding the change.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm all for it. Because the Black China, I ain't have nothing for. I shit on her all day, every day. Had no problem. I had nothing for her attitude, nothing for her image, nothing for what she stood for. It just wasn't something I even respected.
Yeah.
This Angela White woman,
Mrs. White.
Oh, I'm all for it. She finding herself in the midst of, and she got a spiritual aspect to it that led her to it. That's what made me feel. It wasn't just like, hey, I'm tired of the backlash, or like, oh, this ain't really working out no more. I ain't really making no bread from this. Like, it was a spiritual calling.
Yeah, because she got baptized, didn't she?
Yeah, but you know she was lit on OnlyFans. Like she was making millions when she cut it off. So like, to me, you can't say something fake when somebody eating on something and decide to. I ain't throwing $1 million away. Unless God telling me, hey, this money ain't for you. So I'm like, other than that, I can leave it up. My bag.
You just gonna recycle your old content. Like,
but I believe me personally, I believe her.
I think mostly any woman that has an OnlyFans or has like any kind of celebrity status like that, gonna eventually try to turn that. Like go that way and like change, I guess.
Oh, so you think OnlyFans got a shelf life?
Oh, definitely. Nobody want to see no old ass stripper on there, man. Once you hit like 35, I guess.
Some of them do.
I guess I know, because niggas is lames out there,
Weird as hell.
Because niggas on there paying for foot pictures.
Yeah. Gray hairs only. Gray hairs only. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see that.
Like, people got these weird ass fetishes that they will really pay for.
That shit crazy.
You know, like people like older women. I'm talking about old.
Me too.
Look, 55-year-old, I ain't tripping.
Grandma. Y'all got to know Caleb's nickname is Caleb the Grandma Slayer. It's a Miami story with that, but I ain't gonna tell it. I ain't I ain't gonna tell it. I'm gonna just say that I was in Miami in the bar and I look back and I see a big tall nigga, the tallest nigga in the club with an old ass woman.
Backing down on the defenseless old lady.
All of a sudden, Jeremy called, and like, I purposely was like, I moved around. You know how you move around from your boys because you know some shit from your boys.
You know you was doing wrong.
Hey, it's this nigga,
predator.
This nigga walking like this. See, we gonna catch him.
Predator. That's some predator shit. You left the pack. You left the pack to stalk your prey and approach your prey.
I don't care about the stories. So
you walked up on her from behind, huh?
She was pushing 60, son. I'm not even capping, but that's because I asked. But I'm talking about like. Her face looks 55, 60.
Sometimes
her body,
makes the meat better.
Her body looked about 45, like and a nice. Well in shaped 45.
Hey, you know I like my.
But I know my partners. Yeah. So I was like, man, I'm gonna have to move around a little bit because if I leave from where we at when she can't walk up to me and I walk out here, they're gonna be on me. Yeah. So I kind of like finesse, went to the bar, got a drink. Boom, I'm in the corner. Nobody but this nigga saw me. I got a hand. I'm holding about a hand, walking the aisle.
Oh wow! That nigga put in that work in her ear, boy.
Hey, she like, come here, nephew. Come here, nephew.
She probably walking all happy and shit on the tiptoes.
All right, you gotta buy me, nigga. Let me hear your Black China view. Get your shit off, son. That's a little bit too much personal shit.
Nah, man. Hey, Cougars, man. I love y'all. We're gonna talk about y'all in a little bit, but
we'll say that for another episode.
Yeah. But yeah, Black China, man, I like it for her. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it may have been other reasons before she actually got baptized and everything else. But one thing I know for a fact, you can't wash away your knowledge and your experience because your bodies is your body. So I know moving forward, she's still gonna be doing whatever she was doing, just not gonna be advertising it. You know what I'm saying? And living that life that she was living beforehand. You know what I'm saying? But
so you think her body count still gonna be what it's still gonna go where it's gonna go, but you don't think it's gonna be as public?
I'm saying her body count is what it is. She could slow it down dramatically now, but she's always gonna know what she know.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like if I go get baptized, like I'm not gonna start like dropping off some weak wee. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still gonna get nasty. I'm sorry, but I'm just not gonna be.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be pulling the phone out trying to go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Put it back and shit. But yeah, I like it for her. I'm not a fan of the whole BBLs and like everything else like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially on women that don't need it. Like if you're doing it for health reasons, that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Go get it done. But if you're just doing it just to keep up with the Jones, it's like...
There's a health reason behind BBLs? But that's a serious question. I don't know.
Like at least the fat reduction.
Oh, okay,
you know
okay. Coming from the... Okay.
At least removing fat, you know, and if you don't move it around, okay, if you need that.
Gotcha.
All right, that's cool, you know, but the excess shit like the lips, the cheeks, and the nose thing, because that's mad popular with that little weird-ass pencil nose that they be having.
Michael Jackson nose.
That Michael Jackson nose. I smack them up.
Have you seen Black China since? Have you seen Angela? Sorry, since the man. She looks a whole lot better. Yeah. Way better now that she done like spiced herself, and she be rocking them sexy ass finger waves now. And I ain't trying to hype it up, you know, but she cuter now. Yeah, I'm just a fan of finger waves. You know, the old school finger waves. I'm a fan of that. So she be rocking that. I'm applauding 100%. First of all, it's a queen doing her thing. Now, Jeremy, I want to ask you this about Black China. Yeah. Fair or unfair, and both of y'all can answer this really, but I'm coming to you first. Like, do you think all of her past should always still be fair game, even in the midst of her change? And like, do she have to understand and live with the fact that people gonna always come from her about what she know, about what she done?
I think it's unfair. Like, they should respect her change. It's just because she's in a celebrity, like, they gonna probably still try to make fun and shit like that. But like, you gotta understand, like, men do the same shit that she was doing, and we don't get no backlash from it.
The hoeing part.
Yeah, like the hoeing part. Even if but we don't even know if she was like a real hoe like that.
It's just like we know she got down with a few celebrities.
Yeah.
I mean, but the way she moves, that was the title that she got. I mean, I'm with you. I like the message Black China is sending. Because like I don't know if y'all saw on like I guess it's the Shade Room or something. Y'all saw our favorite dude to call a simp, Mr. Kevo. Like
BBL.
He was talking about how like there's a there's some data that came out that like 1.4 million men are like is like on that train of getting their body done.
Yeah.
And that was like that's not a lot when you think about the overall population of the world. We in billions, right? But that's still absurd to me because what?
And what is that? Just anything? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it can be big dudes that may have needed something.
I hope there's big dudes.
You know what I'm saying? So they can breathe better and carry less weight. You know what I'm saying?
I guarantee you, there's people who saw that man and how he transformed himself, and was like, "Something gonna get my shit done."
Yeah.
I don't subscribe to that, but I guarantee you, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. He got a cult following. He got people who really rock with him. And then you got them people who gonna secretly look at that and never speak on it and gonna follow suit as well. So I don't think it's all a health issue.
You gotta have some low self-esteem.
Plus, niggas don't mind being fat. Nigga, you think dad buys is winning all day. We don't really mind carrying a little stomach around.
Man, females don't really care about that like that, man.
Right. Yeah. That's why I don't understand the point of getting that done. I'd rather be in the gym.
But that shows what they secretly always, you know what I'm saying, like, or not like, but secretly admired, you know what I'm saying, to look like one day, you know what I'm saying? Even though they was eating that Burger King, they looking at old dude like, yeah, he fit, man. He fit, that broke fit nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's a handsome dude over there. You know what I'm saying? Them ladies like him, you know, I'm a fat nigga with money, like, so what I'm gonna do with this money, put this money to work. And meet it halfway. I may not be super swole off the muscles, but now I'm slim. I got the shape of it now.
Yeah. Man, listen, you know? Ladies can take this how they want. They just not that important to me, Slime.
At all.
I'm being real.
I'm not going under the knife. I'm not going under the knife just to get some females.
Because you're talking about health issues from a good standpoint, but there's also there's the yin and the yang. There's health issues that you could be facing from going underneath that life, much to your point.
Because 90% of the men that's doing it is just to attract more females. That's all it is.
I wish I would make a woman that fucking relevant in my life. Yeah. that I need to go change my physical appearance with a doctor.
You gotta be having like a crazy, like a 1 a year body count type of thing. Like if you're single, like you gotta be really
one a year body
1 a year.
That's kind of what I'm having.
A one time? That's you?
Yeah, man. I get 1 a year. Yeah.
You's a lying motherfucker.
God woke up like this.
He woke up like you shot that boy with adrenaline. Boy, jumped up.
Not one of my sons down there lying to the people.
Y'all know the 1% nigga that nigga be talking about? I'm that nigga.
I got that. I'm that one. I got this one partner.
Yeah, I got that one partner. That's me.
I know you got this persona of being a lady, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah. Jeremy Square, bro. Don't let that man lie to you.
Only on his birthday. That's it. He only step out that box on his birthday. But when he step out, he's stepping.
All right. Now, back to real shit. Y'all can bleed a nigga if you want to. You a whole lot of broken hearts lying.
Oh yeah.
How you feel? I know this Nick's story.
Yeah.
For about females.
Address that?
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah.
Nick, you tell a story about females grabbing you by the dick, man.
I love it, man. Ladies of America and the world, get cocky, feel yourself. Trump said grab you by the pussy, grab a nigga by the wee-wee. That's it. We in the spot. I'm at a spot, man, and I'm talking to a lady, man. She's smooth with it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, you trying to check, see what I got going on.
Get your shit off. Get your shit off. Put a little
hand out there. I was like, man, don't try to be slick. Do that shit again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
give me a double take.
Yeah, like I'm with it if you with it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, because I'm going to grab that ass too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about New York. I got in trouble in New York grabbing some ass in New York. I'm like, yo, I'm from the South. This is what we do.
No,
you know what
I can speak. I got 7, 8 years of experience. Don't play with them women like that. Yeah. They liberated up there.
Yeah, I was like, yo, that was my first culture shock.
Yeah. New York gonna tell you better whisper in the chick, hey man, you sexy. You mind if I like palm your ass? Like they want to give you.
You mind if
I really want to grab them cheeks, shorty. You mind if I? You better ask.
Yeah.
So how would y'all feel if a chick pulls up and grab you by the wee. Like, do you like that, or would you be like, does she have to ask for consent?
Oh no, man! What kind of nigga go ask for consent? Shut your ass up! You let that nigga lie like a motherfucker, man.
I want consent, Smooth.
Man, you crazy.
Don't grab it on me. Equal opportunity.
Yeah. I had that shit happen 2 times.
Yeah.
One, she looked alright, so I wasn't really,
Oh, if you're paying the eye test, I'm popping up. Bitch, what you grabbing me like that for?
Yeah. Then the other time, one of my niggas, old lady did it.
Ooh. Oh Lord!
I'm walking like we walking outside this bar, and
one of your
this is like 10.
one of your niggas that's not Caleb, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Can we finna have a conversation?
Can you uncheck my box just before you get to the story? Right.
We walking outside the bar, and she do it, and I'm like. Yeah, so man,
no. I want a little bit more detail. How she showing up on you? Like she came up from behind?
No. We walking out and she walking in.
Like she checking your
and she
diapers?
just grab it and keep walking.
Yeah,
and I keep walking. I'm like, what the fuck?
She sideswiped you.
Yeah. And I like, what the fuck?
Oh, she sideswiped.
So I didn't. He was
with a tip drill.
He wasn't there. he wasn't there. So I tell one of my other homeboys, like, bro, I think cause it happened. So I'm like, bro, I think. Our homeboy, old lady just grabbed my dick. And before I could tell him, he gonna tell him. I'm like, God damn, nigga. I can potty mouth motherfucker. Like, nigga, you can let me tell him first, cause it's gonna look like I'm trying to hide the shit.
Yeah.
So I tell him, and
Chatty Patty.
He ain't believe her. Like the nigga, like
he didn't believe that she did it?
I don't know what he believed, but he didn't leave her.
He didn't leave her.
Yeah, he didn't leave her.
Oh no! Like if my close partners tell me something like that about my shorty, she gotta go.
Yeah.
Because I truly believe I run with a bunch of niggas who wouldn't lie to me like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and like this ain't no fine bitch. Like she alright to me. Like she like
she a street rat because it was in her and she couldn't keep it contained.
Yeah.
She a street.
Like, you ain't even want it.
Yeah. I ain't even. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm all right.
But what about you?
I'll be real.
Consent?
Beforehand, I was for like go with your move. I won't consent now. The way y'all acting in 2023, we can't do nothing. Y'all, this body's sacred, baby. Ask me if you want to touch this dick now.
You're damn black.
She gotta wash her hands before she touch it. Yeah.
She touched my wee-wee.
She
touched my wee-wee.
That nigga gonna laugh at your ass. He probably put you out.
Yeah, he gonna put you out.
He probably put your ass out, nigga.
Get your fucking ass out. You fucking shit up there. Being honest, but I don't. First of all, I want to quick say,
if you saucy feeling yourself, you going.
But I want to say,
start smiling like
the little Trump comment you made. Like, listen, I'm only speaking for me. I'm not grabbing none of y'all by the pussy. I don't want none of them charges.
Oh no.
Trump did say what he said, but I ain't doing none of that. However, you welcome to these genitals anytime you want, baby girl. But just know what come with that.
Yeah.
Just please, that's my only message about because I was waiting for you to get on your story.
Yeah.
Like y'all gotta understand. Like it ain't no grabbing me by the wee and then you want to act all holier than thou when it's about to be reciprocated.
Try to punch the brakes. Nah, don't try to pull the e-brake on the game. Like, nah, we gonna flow down the river.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing. So yeah, I'm all for getting like what they call it, dick pulling.
Yeah.
Please dick pull me. Milk my cow. Please milk my cow.
Your milk is something else. I don't know. You need to type that in and look that up for the search bar. You talking about getting milk.
He ain't from the country like us. Milking a cow, son. Baby, a cow getting
that's cool.
Milk
that's
my
cool.
cow, baby.
Go to Pornhub and type in a man getting milk. You don't want to see that shit.
I'm not even that inquisitive.
that inquisitive.
Yeah, I've been working on my TI words. You feel me? I come here with the big words for the show. So they can understand that we educators, and I don't want us to look like a bunch of niggas from the South that don't know how to speak intelligently around crowds.
I feel that.
I'm gonna use the inquisitive word, and I'm gonna go there. But all in all, real quick, before you go to the question, all in all, I think that like there's a time and a place for that though.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to be like spending time at my mama house. You know what I'm saying? And the family around, and you putting on my wee-wee.
Who the hell gonna do that, Carol?
I mean, man, listen, I guarantee you Nick probably know one or two. That boy moving a different space. He moving after hour spaces.
Not even after hours. I be moving within the hours of the night. You know what I'm saying?
Don't disrespect my two lady like that, son. You know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect even though my mama is a little off. Off as in like she's funny and she'll go with it.
Yeah.
I don't want my mama. Nah, don't be putting that energy in front of my mama. So like certain areas, I need you to check yourself, love. Yeah. I want my mama to think I found me a nice, wholesome young lady.
Yeah.
All right, but outside of that, slut me out.
Yeah.
Slut me all the way out.
But on the other side of that, like, check this out. For them grabbers, though, I feel like a lot of them end up in them situations. You know what I'm saying? You got the wrong person, they get linked up with the wrong dude. Yeah. They end up pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
Pregnant season. That's why we got pregnant season.
Season. And it's running. So like this is my thing about pregnant season, bro. And this is my own logic. And it's not I don't want this to come across like I'm like pointing the finger at the shorties who get pregnant and like they dudes for whatever reason decide to dip on them, right? I'm not pointing the finger. But I'm also telling him to look you in your eyes or look in this camera for the sake of the content.
They say like, you stupid. No. You not a big stupid motherfucker. Yeah. That's what you stupid as hell.
I was gonna call it accountability. Yo. My man jumped clean out the window with it. Hey. But it's some accountability that you gotta hold. You gotta hold the accountability that like you going off some assumptions. Homie talking about, hey, maybe like, hey, you know the conversation. I can't wait to put a baby in. You know how we talk. And that register in your head.
Yeah, hold on.
You know how you talk.
Yeah, everybody don't talk like that.
I'm not saying, I said you know how niggas talk.
Yeah, niggas. I'm not included with them niggas.
I ain't got no kids, so obviously I'm not. My point is, you know how niggas get down, and that point is like you can't just assume that a baby equals longevity. Yeah, is my point.
I guarantee this. Let me tell you, that's how these women think. When women have sex with a dude, emotions is always involved. Always. So they thinking that by this nigga telling them that, oh, he want to be with me forever. Just like you said, the longevity, and it don't happen. It don't always happen like that.
What 9 times out of 10 is not gonna happen like that. Because like, especially if y'all not locked in on no relationship shit, you one of however many he got in his roster, and that's just being real. Like, but what I wanted to like drive a point on with this is like just think about how this is, right? I was telling y'all off camera about how many people I know that kind of got in the last 12 months. It was like, and this was just me and one of my partners talking and just throwing random names out there, not even trying to make it a conversation. It was just like, dang, shorty pregnant. Oh, she had a boom, and it was like 4 of them right off the top,
back to back,
right? Yeah. And what I don't think like a lot of women don't understand is like sometimes they'll talk about how like there ain't shit men out here and all this stuff. And I'm not saying this is how it should be, but this is just a reality. Like when you have a kid and then you go out there and then and there's history behind like how that happened. Like the baby father ain't been in your life since before the baby was born. Yeah. That sends a message to our psyche already, right? We already categorizing you now in a certain way. Yeah. And that just is what it is, right? And so that's what I mean about the accountability piece, because you gonna then make this mistake, but then go say, nah, you know what I'm saying, I don't really want to deal with no baby mamas. I still want a nigga who ain't got no kids, or your baby mama can't be in the picture, or y'all need to have a good relationship. Now you got all these rules now. Whenever you went make your own rules, and now to me, it's like you can't make a mistake and then try and force a nigga to follow them rules. If you don't want to follow them, you gotta go find somebody in that other game over there. You now part of that game of the baby mamas.
Yeah. It could be, because all these females that you was talking about, they in their mid-30s, right? Around their mid-30s?
I would say early to mid-30s, maybe late 20s to mid-30s.
Yeah, they probably just wanted a kid.
Yeah. For sure.
Because they probably think like, look, this is probably could be my last opportunity to have one.
My point though is that I don't think a long-term conversation is happening within themselves about the consequences that come with that.
Oh yeah. You know what's happening?
Right? Going through your pregnancy being lonely damn near the whole 9 months. Having postpartum situations after you have the baby, right? Resenting the man who put the child in you, right? Then innately telling yourself, I think this is just how niggas is. Now all of a sudden you add to that bucket of niggas ain't shit off of a decision you made.
And you pass that same energy to your child.
Boom. And what we call that? The cycle.
Yeah.
Cycle.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I got a conspiracy theory, and y'all can tell me if y'all agree or disagree. I feel like this is a direct effect because when I thought about it more, it's more than four females I know now. In the last year,
it happens.
It's a bunch of females, but I'm talking about females that, like, before the baby is born, the dude is already dipped on them.
Yeah.
Like, I correlate that to, like, this is the effects of COVID and not being outside and like, you try to, you know what I'm saying? Either you was shacked up with the person or you finally got outside and it was like, it's up. Yeah. And niggas gonna nig regardless.
Niggas gonna nig. I'm gonna get that on the shirt.
I say this. Women be forgetting who they fucking with. You know what I'm saying? In all them emotions, you know what I'm saying? They figure out who they fucking with because you knew the nigga wasn't shit. They hit you with something that you kind of got your emotions into. You know what I'm saying? You start forgetting things. Oh yeah, like they may be in their mid-30s or whatever, and they want that baby, and they fuck around and do it, and that nigga gone. Like, as soon as you, hey, we need to have that talk, that next week the man is out. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying? I knew a shorty, that shit just happened to her. I was like, yo, that's wild.
But let me tell you, I don't know, you had something real quick you want to talk about? But let me tell you something where I want to tie the next topic into it is like, that's where I start to think like how us as men, we don't really, like if you think about it, we don't really date enough. And when I say date, you like a lot of times, even us, like I'm guilty of this, when we talk about dates, when we explain our dates, we always explaining the extravagant shit, right? Right? You don't never hear us talking about the get to know, like Wednesday, Tuesday night, hey, get dressed real quick. I'm finna pick you up, go grab some ice cream. Let's go walk in the park. I don't think we don't, like us as niggas, it's be like, hey, shorty, come pull up. You know, let's watch a movie. Everything, all of our conversations is leading to, you know, trying to get some ass. As, you know, it's coined as the culture. That's how I look at it, right? And like I say, again, I'm removing myself from that because I no longer move like that, you know, being real, but I used to a whole lot, right? But I think the accountability part on us is like, us as men, like, and I don't know if we can change this or not, but it is what it is. Like, we are so quick to try and see how quick we can get the butt. And we are part of the problem of putting these women in these situations because the only intentions we have is to fuck on you and to have a cool ass story for our partners, you know, when it's over, right? So in that case, it's like while we gotta tell women like have that discernment and be like, yo, you can't just be letting niggas nothing you. On a nigga side, like if you ain't got no intentions on being with a shorty, you absolutely need to make sure you ain't creating a toxic ass life situation from that too.
Yeah, I don't understand niggas' logic when they say that though, because it's not that too many niggas I think do that.
Which one?
They be like, I want to put a baby in you, actually skeet in you, get you pregnant, and then just dip.
They know.
Like, bro, you gotta know.
I don't think the sequence happened like that. I think it's more like, dang, in the moment I was talking that shit, but you thinking
as the man talking that shit.
Yeah, he probably really ain't mean it.
Exactly. And I think those mistakes, and that's why I say in the moment you gotta be conscious. Bro, I'm and y'all can call me what y'all want. I am so proud of myself that I have absolutely, probably 85-90% of the time, I've been very conscious of who I skied in. Very conscious.
Like, had a conversation beforehand or
we locked in on the way.
Or you know, like she has that good lifestyle that even we can figure this out going forward. Yeah.
And like me and you done spent time, man. Like like it's beyond the sexual chemistry. It's like, you know, you can hit me up when you at your lowest, and I got you. And we ain't even in no relationship. We just like we cool like that.
Naturally in balance.
Yeah, exactly.
In the same
like
balance.
If something comes out of that, I'm cool because I know whether we in a relationship and this goes some forever shit or not, I ain't going nowhere for you and that kid, right? But I'm even skeptical with those women. So especially if it's a one night, I can't envision myself getting loaded because I think that's when, much to your point, that's when it happened. Niggas get full of that oil, niggas get full of that smoke, get full of whatever they on, these drugs, and they popping they shit that sound cool to these women, and they following through on it. And that latex hit them with a sober mind. That I think latex is coming when they dead sober. Yeah. Like, oh snap, I forgot I was popping my shit like that. And now it's like, let me run for the hills. We weak as a fuck. When it comes to adversity, communication and all that shit, niggas, we gonna run 9 times out of 10, a nigga gonna run from that shit before he face it. A lot of times niggas gotta tell his partner, man, don't Nigga, that's your seed. Niggas gotta make their homeboys feel like shit a lot of times.
I just stopped talking to a couple people like I knew personally. I was like, yo, you not like I know the shorties somehow, you know, so we cool with our partners and with shorties and like, and you going MIA on the kid, I'd be like, I done stopped talking to people like that ass. Like you're not claiming all your kids, you just claiming the one from the cute baby mama, you know what I'm saying? Then you got kids with so-and-so and so-and-so and you're not showing them on camera, you're not spending time with them, you know what I'm saying? And they over here going through it and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit. And dudes gotta be more accountable, my fault. But dudes gotta be more accountable because like I done told plenty of my homegirls like, yo, these niggas know when they nothing in you. Like, you know you got that feeling. Facts. And I don't know about y'all, if I do anything, even if I'm fucked up, I'm thinking about a consequence. If I'm drunk running a red light, I hope the laws don't see me. I know the consequence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you up in that thing, you doing your thug dizzle, you working for the period point, you know what I'm saying, letting your shot off. So you know when the shot finna come. Yeah. Like, bro, goddamn. Y'all quit being one dimensional. My thing is, you narrow-minded because you need to be more nasty, nigga. Shoot on her face. You need to be practicing.
Get your shit off, nigga. There's way more than one spot to shoot that thing. Goddamn. You know the satisfaction you get to see your own kids sliding down the cheek up of shorties.
You know what I'm saying? And
do that on the wrong chick and see what happens to you.
And I tell my homegirls that tell me about these dudes that be doing that shit, whether they on Plan B or whether they got IUDs or whatever. I'm like, yo, that shit be wild. Like, niggas really be like wilding out here. And I'm like, yo, they just think so narrow-minded, bro. You so caveman-ish, like, oh, I got a nut in here. Like, nah, bro. Turn her over with the whoop, nutty here, nutty there. Like, goddamn, like.
If we can get back to the essence, and this is not to sound so fucking old and shit, but if we can really get back to and I ain't talking about in the old sense, but getting back to the essence of just courting women to an extent, you know what I'm saying? Like really, and when I say the courting, I'm really talking about getting the ice cream, going for a walk.
We ain't talking about paying bills.
No, I'm talking about really courting, like really getting to know really courting, like, hey,
having a couple interviews.
Hey, got this new art museum that's popping up. You know, they got these trap art things that's coming out a lot now. You know, you can still cater stuff to today and your personality, but those are opportunities where you start having the conversations. Yeah. Hey, shorty, you know what you want, like what you like, you know, what you looking for, what's your experiences, you know what I'm saying, how you feel about kids, you know what I'm saying, do you see yourself as a baby mama? And like when you get a chick to open up, they gonna tell you what they really feel. Yeah. And if we take that role as men like we should be, because if we're gonna call ourselves men, we gotta hold ourselves accountable and say that we fucking up in that dating aspect. Yeah. We're helping create a pool of shit and piss, just being real. So we start changing that dynamic. I also think that there's always gonna be wayside, but I think women gonna follow suit. That's the leadership I like to think that women are talking about. Like it started at that stage. Like, show me your intentions. Yeah. And if I can game you to just fucking on me, that doesn't mean that I should be nutting in you. Yeah. You know, that's just how I look at it.
Unless it's medically possible that I cannot hit these other steps that may happen in 9 months. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the surgery, you ain't got the IUD or whatever, and you ain't down to take the Plan B in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's something else. Like, nah, I ain't doing it. We need to use our heads, you know what I'm saying? And think about the life that we're creating in this world, because we fucked up and we gonna make another person more fucked up than us by passing on that negative energy, you know what I'm saying?
You get it back. And what? Because somebody gonna be ain't shit. Yeah. And that son or that daughter gonna hear it every single time, every day. Your daddy ain't shit. I got a partner right now was told until he was grown, you ain't shit just like your daddy. And I guarantee you, he don't know this, but subconsciously, he ain't shit nigga, boy. Like it's self-preservation in all situations. I'm talking about the ones he even create. He created a situation and then it's self-preservation in that situation. Like that's that cycle.
My mom didn't like my dad, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying? I would hear that shit. And as a kid early, I was like, yo, like, man, bro, that's just her. You know what I'm saying? That's just, that's y'all relationship. Like me and my dad have a different relationship. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Our relationship is good and when I'm learning from this man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I see, like, you see, as a man, you see negative and positive. You know what I'm saying? But you see, like, yo, the positives are real positives, and them positives are still helping me
to this day. The stuff that your mama the stuff that your mama will complain about, and this is just you, whatever honesty you want to give, can you honestly say sometimes you see some of that from your father in you?
Yeah. And like I was talking to my mom about some stuff with my dad, and like I was thinking about it actually driving here today, and I was like, man, my dad is old school and he thinks with the primitive mind state, because I have them same thoughts. You know what I'm saying, of moving in those ways, but I check it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen, like I said, being around my dad, I've seen a different perspective. A kid at the bar, you know, well, this is in Barbados, you know, kids can't be in the bars up here. But like in Barbados, like looking at my dad at the bar, saying how he act with other grown men, you know what I'm saying? And seeing the at home dad, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing different perspectives. I'm like, okay. And I see what moves I liked and what moves I didn't like. Lets me know what urges to kind of fight, you know what I'm saying, early on. And like as a grown man, I still got shit I gotta fight, you know what I'm saying? Natural urges that you often tell me, like, yeah, or you move just like your daddy, boy.
Your daddy
like,
my uncle, son. And like I ain't got like a bunch of relationships where I've seen Uncle Reg do a bunch of shit. But your daddy and my daddy at a time of period.
And you heard
like
stories that I haven't heard. You know what I'm saying?
My daddy will tell me stories about his dad and like not even knowing like how tight me and Nick is. And like when he moving, I hear my daddy voice telling me the story, and I'm like, this nigga don't even know he like his daddy. Like, it's funny as hell.
And that's what it means. It's in you, it ain't on you. Same thing with that negative energy. Y'all niggas passing that shit in her. It's gonna be in that child too. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So hey, my dad was just a different demon, you know what I'm saying? He made it culprit. So.
Yeah, but this is my last comment and we can go to bro talk. My thing is this. While we are talking about how cycles get created with children and stuff, when you do become an adult, it is your responsibility to heal. Point blank, period. Like this, it's no longer anybody's fault when you still carrying trauma, dealing with trauma, and because if you continue to play the blame game throughout your whole life, what ends up happening is you become this old 60-something-year-old bitter person
with 5 kids that don't like you.
Yeah, you got all this baggage behind you, and everything, all that baggage got an excuse to it, and every excuse is pointing at the world. So when you become a man or a woman, I know, Jeremy, you don't like this topic, but I go get you some therapy, go talk to somebody, go heal your wounds, whatever makes sense. Write some music, write up whatever therapy it is, create a journal, get that shit off. Because if you don't, as an adult, it ain't your parents' fault no more. Period.
It was once said, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Before you wreck yourself. It's simple as that.
What you got for bro talk?
And we're gonna run away with that.
Man, ladies, grab them by the wee-wee. You love it, dub it, repeat it.
Yeah, for bro talk, I got fellas, man, stop posting shit just to get females' favor. Like them niggas that be trying to get all them the following of the females.
The pick me's.
Like, like, bro, that shit be aggravating. When nigga posted, nigga had a post that said, when a man is in love with a woman, her needs should be what he is striving for to give her.
Yeah.
And the chick posted, I'm like, come on, man. Come on now. Y'all just be posting anything.
And if you ask, what about my needs? Stop. It's giving sass. It's giving gay. It's giving zesty. Fuck you. I got these needs too.
Then the nigga posted, you sent me the one about the nigga posted, the more bills a woman pays, the more less feminine she's going to be to a guy or whatever. I'll be like, bro, come on, man. God damn.
Get your shit off.
He's already hard out here for a pimp, man.
God damn.
Get your shit off.
You make it that much harder for a regular person.
Man, get y'all simp asses on, man. Y'all
I love when you get in the bag, bro. This is my favorite smooth bag.
Okay, what you got?
Talking about simp, I just get quiet. I love when you get in this bag.
That's all I got, though, man. That's all I got.
What you got today, Kay?
It's Easter, so I'm gonna leave us on some positives, man. Real quick. Hey, and this is more not more of a statement, just more something I want to leave food for thought for y'all as well as our followers, right? Like, I wholeheartedly think that like when we talking about God's calling, right, and all that stuff, like I truly believe like God calls us individually. You know what I'm saying? Like meaning like we only have our own journey, right? And like that's gonna look different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's up to us as the individual to figure out what that calling is. That's what you quote unquote call the journey, right? And I think whenever I say I'm looking for somebody equally yoked to me and trying to find somebody that's on that same journey, run as me, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about how you able to find how you able to connect to your your inner self, your well-being, your spirituality in the journey. A lot of people like to think that when you arrive, that's when you become the spiritual person. No, you grow your spirituality through
step by step,
through the obstacles, through the hiccups, through them. So my message to y'all is, man, stay steadfast in y'all shit. Stand 10 toes down in your shit. Figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Seek the help you need. And then on the other side of that, bro, is going to be a beautiful human being that's going to connect with another beautiful human being who then can create beautiful human beings to make this world a better place, man. Happy Easter to all of y'all, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
you
sir.
already know this is KP of the Certified Steppers Podcast, a.k.a. Big Dude. That is the homie Smooth, a.k.a. Smoothie King. And the voice behind the camera is cameraman Nick. We're going to see you on the other side. Yeah.